Gaurav, even as we stay with these pictures, there are reports of 6 strikes. Get us more details. Also put into perspective that statement that has been put out by Pakistan. How do you look into it? How do you think Pakistan has responded to this entire attack that has taken place?
So Pakistan will not be in a position to respond militarily, at least as of now. It will continue its terror in that border belt. So the strike by Iran, it's a very significant strike. Multiple missiles, rockets and drones fired in the Panjgur area. Panjgur in Balochistan is the headquarters of Jaish al-Adl. Jaish al-Adl is a Sunni Muslim terrorist organization. Iran is predominantly a Shia Muslim country. This also takes a very large sectarian Muslim, strife issue where Shia Muslims have targeted Sunni Muslims. Unfortunately, this will have ramifications for Shia Muslims within Pakistan. Pakistan has Jaish al-Adl at one point of time was very strongly backed by Pakistan's ISI. As Shiv very rightly pointed out, this is a terrorist organization that has been active in Balochistan and has been targeting, Indian interests in Chabahar and that entire belt. While this terrorist organization and there's one very important aspect that I'd like to talk about for a moment is the retaliation or the lack of it by Pakistan. Pakistan right now is not in a position to retaliate. Remember, even when 2019 Balakot airstrikes happened, Pakistan was not in a position to retaliate inside India. It launched a large packet of its fighter jets. They did fire a missile. They did intend to target one of our bases where senior army officers were, but they did not succeed in that. However, Pakistan was not in a position to escalate. Why? That aspect has been made very clear in that recent book that's come out, Sneha, of India's that time High Commissioner to Pakistan, where Ajay Bisaria very clearly says that India had warned Pakistan of Qatl ki Raat. 9 Indian missiles were aimed at Pakistan, and Pakistan was not willing to go up the escalation ladder. That shows the situation in Pakistan right now. Pakistan's army chief, that time General Qamar Javed Bajwa, had also made very clear Pakistan did not have money for diesel for troop movement. While that may be in a way exaggeration, but it also remains a fact that Pakistan is going through an intense financial crisis, Sneha. So that is an indication that Pakistan will not be in a position to retaliate to a much superior Iran, let alone a far superior, militarily far superior India.
That's right. Gaurav, be with us. But you know what happens to the domestic audience in Pakistan, given that the country is expected to go to elections in a month from now? Be with us. Tanzila Mazhar, senior Pakistan journalist, is also now joining us. Thank you for your time. And my question to you is precisely that. What about sentiments back home in Pakistan, essentially? How is the government going to cater to the domestic audience with a strike of this nature, essentially? And that statement that has been released, many in fact have come out and said that, this is a timid sort of a response. What's your take?
I think Pakistani sentiment is very obvious. Your sovereignty has been invaded like this. And Pakistan and Iran has very strong border management arrangements the last many decades. So this blatant violation of the land was not really needed in this time when the Middle East is already, it seems like it is going into a war, whatever are the consequences of the Gaza situation. So sentiments are clear, but I think Pakistan has been behaving very, very responsible nation in the region. It is not about retaliation in the same manner, but obviously Pakistan will retaliate. And Pakistan has fought the longest and the most expensive fight against terrorist organizations. And if there is less terrorism in the region, that is Pakistan's history. So I think Pakistan is already engaged in Balochistan, and we all know that Balochistan has external involvement, and Pakistan's land has been exploited by the external agencies, even Indian involvement. I think the press release was the first response, and authorities are trying to investigate on ground.
Ms.
And they are
Mazhar,
talking to
you are reading out an ISI script. You are reading out an ISI script when you say Indian involvement. Jaish al-Adl is not an Indian terrorist organization. It's a Pakistani Sunni Muslim terrorist organization. Jaish al-Adl targeted Iranian forces. Jaish al-Adl has been targeted by Iran. How is India involved?
No. I don't get any script from ISI, and I don't see any journalist would get a script from RAW for that matter. So I'm just telling you the sentiment you asked about, and I am talking about Balochistan in particular because this terrorist, this missile attack was carried inside the Balochistan territory, and Balochistan is a disturbed, area of Pakistan, and Pakistan is trying to manage that area. Pakistan's army
is Jaish al-Adl a Sunni Muslim terrorist organization in Pakistan? Jaish al-Adl is a Sunni Muslim terrorist organization. It carried out an attack against Shia Muslims in Iran. Iran has targeted. How is India involved?
I am talking about the situation in Balochistan. I did not name Jaish al-Adl. You should not be getting this emotional. So you asked me about the situation. I told you about the situation. So while coming to the particularly Jaish al-Adl situation, we know that Iran had seen a big, huge blowback when there was an attack, and they told everyone that they will be going after the any elements who are involved. But issue is that Pakistan and Iran has been cooperating on anti-terrorism activities. So there should have been a proper way if they had any information. There's a manner, there is intelligence sharing management, arrangement. So I think this violation was not needed, and it can.
So, Ms. Mazhar, can you try and explain? We really want to know. America is an alliance partner or very close to Pakistan, but America does not trust Pakistan. When America kills Osama bin Laden, India carries out surgical strikes in 2016 and 2019. Iran is one of your partners. Iran does not trust Pakistan. Iran bombs Pakistan. Why does every country bomb Pakistan? Why doesn't anyone share intelligence with Pakistan? In your view, madam?
I think you're just maybe that is your worldview, and that is your view of thinking what is happening in Pakistan. I don't agree what you are saying because there are few attacks you are mentioning. There are many issues that has been resolved without any attacks and without any missile attacks and without any drone attacks and without any bombing. So I think that is war is not a solution, and war is in nobody's favor. Neither Iran, neither India, neither Pakistan, neither the world itself. So I would not say, and I would not suggest that Pakistan is not a trusted country. Pakistan has been a frontline state fighting against terrorism with America.
Ma'am, those are platitudes. You're not answering me on facts. My request to you is to answer me on facts. Why would Iran bomb Pakistan? Why would America send Navy SEALs into Pakistan, that to Abbottabad, and kill Osama bin Laden? Why would India need to bomb Pakistan at Balakot? Why is it, as a Pakistani journalist, as an independent Pakistani journalist, would you not want to ask your army or your government, why is it that nobody wants to talk to Pakistan to take action against terrorists, or despite talking, Pakistan takes no action against terrorists, and that is why countries are forced to act against terrorists in Pakistan? Don't you think so, madam?
No, I don't think so, because, if you come on ground and see how carried out and how many organizations have been banned and how many organizations have been freed from Pakistan, you would know that Pakistan is seriously fighting against terrorism. So I would not agree with this that Pakistan is not doing anything, because, terrorism is damaging Pakistan, and we are not sponsoring terrorism. Terrorism is being sponsored by our hostile agencies and elements who want to disrupt peace and democracy in Pakistan. So Pakistani government and Pakistani military, they are trying there are problems. I would not say that the ideal situation is there, and everything which is happening in Pakistan or also outside Pakistan, we are not taking any responsibility. As you know, Pakistani government is not taking any responsibility. But I think the level of terrorism we have seen in more than a decade, it is lesser now.